Hi there, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be swatching out these Sonnet Watercolors. This is made by Nevskaya Palitra, which is the maker of the White Nights watercolor brand. Sonnet is their budget student line. They only have 24 colors in the Sonnet line. I bought the 16 pack. Now I actually only bought the 16 pack to get the pans because the pans are a very specific size, and if you have the right tin and the right pans, you can make something like this with lots of full pans, so you can use a nice big brush, but in a small contained space. I'm going to talk about this palette in another video, but I just wanted to show you. These are the pans from the Sonnet set. I have removed them from the pans, but they did come in pans. They've just been repurposed for something else. And not to worry, this set is going to go to a beginner that I know, and I'm sure that she's going to love having them. So not wasted. So let's get these out and I'll show you what they look like. They come in a little cardboard cover and a little contact paper. And they have a little color chart overlay, which you can just take out and keep. Again, these paints looked so much better when I got them. Please don't judge them based on their appearance. They are like this because I worked them out of the pans. This one particularly, the deep green, was very sticky. So just please don't judge them based on the way they look in here. It's totally my doing. I'm just gonna swatch these out so you can see what they look like. This is Hansa Lemon. This is Yellow Medium. This is Orange. This one is Red Light. It's a beautiful color. This is Carmine. This is Green Deep. This paint is made from PG8, I believe, which is considered the original Hooker's Green. It is a beautiful color, but I will talk more about that in my summary later. This is Emerald Green, otherwise known as Phthalo Green. This is Ultramarine Light. This is Azure, which is Phthalo Blue. This is Violet Deep. This is Burnt Umber. This is Gold Ochre. This is Raw Sienna. This is Burnt Sienna. This is Sepia, nice and dark. And Lamp Black. So I think you can see these colors are very pigmented and bright. They're easy to re-wet, they're easy to work with. They're really beautiful paints. So why are they considered student paints? And the answer to that is the Lightfastness, for the most part. They're actually mostly single pigment colors. And if we look here on the back of the container, you can see that the orange and the violet deep are marked as 1-star Lightfastness, and several of the other colors are marked 2-star Lightfastness, particularly the Gold Ochre, the Red Light, the Carmine, the Yellow Medium. So this set, while the formula is high quality and up to White Night standards, the Lightfastness is not. And that's because they've used inexpensive pigments to hold the place of some of these colors. And just because they're inexpensive pigments doesn't mean that they're not beautiful. They are, but they will fade with probably even a small amount of light, like 6 months on a bright wall. So The violet deep color is PV3 instead of what we would expect to be PV23. The yellow medium is PY1 instead of a PY3 or PY35, I think, is Indian yellow. So the orange has 1 star. That is why these sets are considered a student set. Now, I will say, I believe that some of these colors are the exact same colors that come in a White Night set. So the Azure, which is the phthalo blue, I believe is the exact same paint that you would get in a White Night set. The emerald green, the phthalo green, I think is the exact same paint that you would get in a White Night set. So for the painting experience and for trying out whether you like White Night's paints, I think this is a great purchase. If you are an artist and your work hangs on walls and people purchase your artwork, I think you already know that you need to pay attention to Lightfastness. I don't need to tell you that. But this set is going to be basically completely fugitive. And I wouldn't recommend it for that reason. But like I said, if you want the particular size pans that you can't really get anywhere else, the White Nights pans are about 15% smaller than a regular full pan. And there are other videos on YouTube, so I'm not going to pull those out and show you. But the pans are just slightly smaller, which makes them fit in that palette so perfectly. It's because they're just a little bit smaller. So if you want the pans, if you just want to try the paint, but you don't want to pay for a full White Night set, this is a great way to get your foot in the door. I think I only paid $15 for this set off of Amazon, came to my house the next day. I mean, you can't beat it. And I'm glad that I was able to try them and enjoy the experience. And I hope that this gives you a little insight into the Sonnet watercolor line. So my ultimate review on the Sonnet 16 set is, if you just paint in a sketchbook, if watercolor is a hobby, or if you have a kid that's getting into watercolor, this set is absolutely perfect. Go buy it. It's wonderful. If you think that you might do work that hangs on a wall somewhere, if you are potentially going to be selling any of your work as originals, please don't get this set. It will fade. Look for Lightfast paints and other brands, or look at the White Night set for Lightfast paints, but this particular one is not going to work for you. So that's it. Have you tried Sonnet watercolors? If you have, leave me a comment. I would love to hear your experience. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you're subscribed, you'll be updated when I post the video on my custom palette that I showed earlier. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.